Hi guys, it's me Erin and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to show you how to build this beautiful home, Split Level Dream. It is available in the gallery for download under that title, and my origin ID is Sweet Mommy Angel. So if you're looking to download this house, that is where you can find it. I will put a link in the description below. So what I did was I started out with 2 rooms and I raised the foundation up. And then I had to remove the floor in the one room to create the split level effect. Now, unfortunately, I did have some trouble trying to attach the 2 foundation heights because I did my research on this and everything, but it did not work. I mean, I went back and I was like, why isn't this working? I pulled up tutorial videos. I did everything and followed the step-by-step instructions. And it still didn't work, because what would happen was it would knock the roofs off. It was very, very upsetting. It knocked the roof off every time. So that is why, while the garage appears to be attached, when you look at the home, it actually is not. But it does, the way I said it, it looks like it's attached, which is really all that matters, because I mean, they're really not going to use it that much. But so then what I've got going on is I was trying to find appropriate stairs and then trying to tile the floor without any lights, because I was like, hey, I don't need to use lights. And then I wanted to put a bathroom in this room, but then I realized that you can't, because you can't put a door on the bottom of the foundation. So the only way to put a bathroom would be to raise it back up to the other height. So I did not place a bathroom in there. I was loosely basing this home off of actually my uncle's home in Colorado that they sold years and years ago. They don't live there anymore. But it's loosely based on that house. And then, of course, it's also had been influenced by some homes that I've had friends that lived in. So, it had homes that I've had friends that lived in. Wow, that's a mouthful of a sentence. Okay, nothing abnormal about that. It's influenced by homes that my friends have lived in as well. There we go. That doesn't sound so bad. So I was building the basement here, and I found out that it was raising the ground and knocking the floor tiles off. So I went ahead and started trying to shift it over. Eventually, it gets where it needs to go. But it took us a minute to get there. Alright, and then I had to move the stairs over as well. And it's just a very small basement, and again, not going to be used that often how I designed it, because I just end up putting a photography studio down there. I don't have all of the packs yet, so if I had all of the packs, then it would have probably become a recording studio. But don't have Get Famous yet, which is sad, but so it's going to be just like a little office here off to the side that goes down in the split level, and then looking for the right railing, trying to match as much as possible, which it's really actually kind of hard because there isn't a railing that matches. That's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous, because obviously you should have railings for your stairs and fencing that match. EA. That just makes sense. Anyway, so doing a little bit of landscaping here in the front, because I don't build the way other people build. I'm pretty sure by watching build videos, I don't build that way. If I'm replicating a home, exactly. I will go through and I will place all of the furniture for each room to figure out the size and shape of the room. I won't. I might place a big block to begin with, but basically that's how I'll build it. That's how I did my grandma's house build. If you guys have not seen that, go and you want to see it, go ahead, click the card up above right here, and the top of the screen, and you can see that video. All my builds are available in the gallery. So this house is just, this is my dream kitchen. I have always wanted a kitchen like this. Um, with or without the entrance to the basement is fine, that makes no difference to me, but I have always wanted a kitchen that's set up like this. It's how my uncle's was set up basically, and I fell in love with it. So, granted, I was just a little girl because they lived very far away, so we did not go there to visit, but maybe like the one time. But then I'm looking at the decorations, and part of the reason that this is kind of scattered and takes a little bit longer than usual is that I got a bunch of new packs at once. So there is a bunch of stuff that I have never seen before. I mean, a bunch. When they were on sale, I got 3 bundles at once. And then I also bought Nifty Knitting right after that. So while I've looked at all the Nifty Knitting stuff, I have not looked at all of the other build mode item stuff. So I was pretty excited to find these really big sliding glass doors, because those other ones are just too small. These are beautiful, and I want to, that's right in front of that's where the table is going to go. And you'll see how it's great. I love the way it looks. I would love to have a kitchen where I came and ate breakfast down here with all these windows into the backyard every morning. Whether I was eating at the breakfast nook there or at the table that's getting ready to go here, I don't know. I wanted to do a booth table, but just because I've been wanting to do one of those, but then I wasn't happy with how it looked, so I deleted it. Went with what I knew I was actually going to want. So, ended up going through a few of these rectangle tables before I realized that I really wanted a round table. And I used, the chairs were from the fitness pack, and I honestly don't remember what pack that table is from. But I love that look, how it's right there in front of the glass doors, and then there's going to be a big open deck back behind there that's going in here in just a minute or a few minutes, and it's just, I would love to look out into that yard every morning. That would be just amazing. So, going ahead and not really, I think I tried to decorate each floor all at once, other than like, the basics. So you don't see me put a lot of clutter items in yet. And I do apologize for any gaps in the video. They'll be fairly unnoticeable. Yeah, unnoticeable until the end, where it just kind of cuts off right before I put the roof on. Because I ran out of space. It took me 4.5 hours to record this. So, and I got to that point and my computer was like, you're done. Sit down. You're done. we're not holding anymore. What the crap? So, took me almost 4.5 hours of footage to get the build. Um, but it was worth it. And I wanted a cute little archway going down into that office. I apologize for that. The very quick spinning. I didn't realize that when I sped it up, it was going to look like that. I was just kind of adjusting my angle and stuff. But then I also like the aesthetic of having all of the family photos all over the walls. I think that that's really makes it very real feeling. Um, to me, anyway. Then we're gonna get our deck going back here, and it's amazing when it's done. I'm so pleased with it. The only thing that would have made this better to me would have been if I had been able to figure out a way to attach the deck to the above ground pool that I'm getting ready to build right here. If I could have figured that out, that would have been perfect. And obviously you can adjust the height of this above ground pool to any height that you really want it to hit at, just by using the foundation tool. So if you think that it's too tall or whatnot, you can change that. Like I said, I would have really liked to have been able to attach them somehow, but I could not figure it out. So I ended up with two separates. And now that I'm thinking about it, I probably figured out how to do it, and I'm kicking myself because that would have been so much cooler. But obviously the subtle saucer lights, and because those are pretty much the brightest, best light in the game. Now they have the super subtle saucer light, so I don't know. I think it's the same brightness, but just smaller. And I don't know. I can't imagine why you wouldn't want to be able to see where you put your light. But that's, neither here nor there, unless you're going to add it to, like right on top of another light using move objects so that you have the aesthetic of the one, but the brightness of the other. That would be cool. Then I could see having a really tiny light. But it took me, I messed with the foundation in there a little bit. I really wanted to be able to do, where it just looked like wall. But unfortunately for the house, it really ends up needing to be brick. And I changed that later. But I just intersected those bookcases to make that look. Honestly, I don't know if they're functional or not. I haven't tested them. So you'll have to let me know if you download it, what you think, if it worked. I would imagine you could still get books off of the one that's on the same wall as the desk, but not sure. Then you got your gaming, and got our little knitting basket there going on, and now it's time to start decorating. For me, this is one of the most painstaking processes in the game because there are so many items in Build By. And if you have testing cheats and move objects and show live edit objects and show hidden objects on, the catalog, even without all of the packs, is just monumentally large. So I go through painstakingly through the catalog looking for the items that I want to use, and it takes a little while, especially because I don't like these are my favorite curtains. These are my absolute favorite curtains. Um, I don't know why. I just can never get any other curtain to look right in a kitchen anymore. They just don't look right to me. So these are my favorite, and I use them, and I resize them. That's another thing. They resize so well. Um, there are a lot of curtains that do not resize well. These resize very well. Um, so then they're perfect. And put some blinds up in here, and that room is pretty much done as well. Um, I had some trouble finding curtains for the living room, just because I didn't want to use the same curtains over and over again, even if just a different pattern. So, because I've used them quite a bit in my most recent builds, so I finally found the shears and I put those in. Uh, hmm, where do I do? Let's see. Oh yeah, then the little closet off to the side that ends up becoming the laundry room. The little closet off to the side of the kitchen, in between the kitchen and the study, that becomes a laundry room. And it's more like a laundry closet, but a lot of homes, that's all they have. It's just a little laundry closet. So, set of course the umbrella stand and everything, and just going through and just totally cluttering the house. I feel like clutter and decorations are one of the most important parts of a house. Obviously, not the most important part of the house, because that would be the walls and the floors and foundation stuff. But they're what really makes the house feel like an actual house and not some sterile, weird thing. It gives you a sense of realism, and that's really important to me in my builds, so that's why I spend so much time on it, put in so much detail with it. And we're just going through. You'll see how this all just comes together. Actually, I used a cinematic when I do the tour this time, so I'm kind of excited to get to that part. But I don't want to cheat you and take away actually seeing the house come together either. So I'm just gonna hold tight, so to speak, and wait till we get there. Um, I actually had a hard time figuring out where to put this bathroom at first, too. I was like, there has to be. Sorry, I yawned. There has to be a bathroom on the first floor. There has to be. We couldn't put one in the study, so there has to be one on the first floor someplace. And finally, it was like, okay, I think that makes the most sense. But I played around with this awning for a hot minute, but it didn't go in. It didn't work. It was cute and all, but and then of course we got a little warmer out here on our deck, so that on even the cooler nights we can enjoy our big beautiful back deck and patio area. We got fancy coffee maker, and we can make some iced tea and lemonade now. Use that garbage can from Dine Out. I was very excited because that was one of the ones I just got. So I haven't experienced any of the bugs with that pack yet that people talk about, really, but I'm sure they're coming. I've used it very limitedly as far as go. I went to a restaurant once. And I thought, that's cool. It didn't bug out. They had their stuff and then they left. So, and for some reason when I do the tour, those detergent bottles don't show up. And I don't know if I accidentally deleted them later or what. So maybe I'll figure that out as we're going through and I'm adding this voiceover to the build. Um, so then doing the upstairs now, which I think went a lot faster, honestly, because we've got several bathrooms, and bathrooms I kind of know what I want in them a lot better, so they don't take me nearly as much time, and bedrooms as well. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I keep yawning. I've just been so worn out lately. Um, Kids went back to school, and it's getting back into a routine is really draining me. Um, but I mean, it is what it is. So, and I know it's been a while since I got a video out. It's been a couple of days since I've done an actual video. And I'm not gonna lie, my anxiety got really, really bad. And I found it very hard to work and produce. And so I ended up, I'm not proud of it, but I binge watched like all the videos about Big Ed and Rose on 90 Day Fiancé that I could find. I don't actually watch the show, but I binged those videos. I zoned out and was able to calm down a bit, not feel so anxious, and so it was good. And I just learned this trick of edging the showers into the wall. Obviously, if you have your walls down, half walls, or whatever, it doesn't work. But I just figured out this trick that you could do that. And I'm like, what? That's a thing? They'll still work? So I did it with every single shower in this house. I was like, yeah, because I've always found it weird that the showers have their own tile inside of them. Always found that to be a strange thing. So I was pretty amped to be able to do that. Putting in the toilet paper rolls, soaps, and the toothbrush cups. I got some new towels with some of the expansions and game packs, stuff packs, so I was very excited because I'm not gonna lie, I was not happy with the selection of hand towels at all. Like, I was like, nobody has these towel holders in their bathrooms. This isn't realistic at all. I need something else. Also, it bugs me when they do a bath towel, like a towel rod style, for a bath towel, and then they don't do a matching one for the hand towel, and like a matching towel on it. That really bugs me. I think it feeds into some OCD that I have. But yeah, it bothers me so much. So I was really excited to see these new hand towels because they work very well with some bath towels that were already there. And of course, I found closets now too. So, I mean, every room got a closet. And I put walls around them because I thought that that looked a little bit more realistic. Now that I'm looking, I should have gone ahead and put some decorative objects up there too, or like shelves lowered down onto the top of them and decorative objects or something, because there's that gap, and it would have looked a lot better had I filled it in with something. But I mean, I usually play with my walls down, not like all the way down, but like halfway down. like this. That's usually how I play. So I wouldn't really see them that much anyway. I don't know. You guys could tell me in the comments below if you think if that's something that you would worry about, if it's something that I should change. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Um, and then, of course, putting in that closet. And what floors did I... Oh, that's right, I used carpet. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I am just so not with it lately. I hope you guys will forgive me. But I kind of built this room with the canopy bed for a little girl. I mean, that's kind of obviously if you wanted to put a little boy in it, though, you could. That would be, you know, that's all you. I mean, whatever makes you happy and makes them happy. Whatever, no judgments. No, I'm all for it. My nephew used to play with My Little Ponies, and I bought them for him. So, uh, the other bedroom, I kind of envisioned like maybe a teenager in that small bedroom. Maybe like, you know, just kind of a brooding musician type, but also with like maybe a little bit of anger, so they have to have a punching bag and take out their anger on it. Um, so then I'm looking for the right foundation tool and making sure that there's a matching wall for it, because the split levels that I have seen that I was kind of thinking about, they have brick on the bottom and then the siding above. So that is definitely what I wanted to replicate here. Um, you see me kind of just placing it over there. That's because there's actually a part in the house where, for some reason, when you recolor the walls inside, they change the color outside as well. So I had to go through and do like piece by piece. And then I got actually the most of the roof on here, just missed the garage. So we'll go ahead and start the tour. And as you can see, there's our entryway up to the stairs. Slide this way. We can see the door in the beautiful living room into the kitchen. Now we go over into the kitchen and just kind of look, and it's actually really, really pretty. I love the color in here. It's one of my favorite color schemes. So as you can see, I'm kind of playing with the cinematic camera. I'm learning how to use that. So this will hopefully get better in the future. You see, I don't know. I didn't see what happened to them, but they're gone. I don't know. Now we're going to go into the office. And you can see how it's really cute, and I really like it. And we're back in the kitchen, and we just kind of slide into the bathroom here. We're getting ready to go up the stairs here. And I didn't use the cinematic though for going down the stairs. It works really well for going up. But going down, not so well, because the only way it does it, it looks like you're falling down the stairs. The camera tumbles and flips. It's very weird. So, and it looks like I missed some wallpaper there on that half wall. So if you guys are interested, I will go ahead and do a couple of fixes, whatever we see that's weird here, and re-upload that to the gallery as well. So we got this bathroom here. It's the ensuite for that bedroom. I had a lot of trouble with the cinematic camera where it wanted to like aim me down to the floor or flip me upside down when I set my camera points. It's very weird. But we got this bathroom, and I like that sink from Jungle Adventure very, very much. So now go into the girls' room. And it's just very cute, and that's her bathroom. And we go scroll over here to the master bath now. Or the master bedroom, rather, I'm sorry. And got this cute little sitting area across from the closet. I thought it would be perfect for, say, they're trying to figure out what they're going to wear. And then we're going to go into their bathroom, where it's very pretty, and it's very much very similar to the bathroom I would want to have. And again, I think I need to move that door over a bit. It works though. I did play test that, and it works. You can walk through that door, no problem. So then you'll see I kind of like actually used the camera and manually set it downstairs because it just wanted to flip me upside down if you're touching the stairs at all. We're going to go out to the backyard now. And there's our big, beautiful back deck. So pretty. We've got our little table and umbrella. Got the playground for the kiddos to play on. We've got our above ground pool. It's really cool, and I really enjoyed building that. So, I mean, that's the house. And, oh, no, wait, no, it's not. I'm so sorry. I forgot. We have the basement. We didn't see the basement yet. But there you go. I mean, it's not a finished basement. It's just got the photography stuff in it. Obviously, you could change that if you want. So that's the build. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like the house. Like, subscribe, and comment if you haven't already. And like I said, I will link descriptions below, or links below in the description. Blech. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.